ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਵੀ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਸ ਪੁੱਛ ਲਓ। ਨਾਓ ਜਸਬੀਨਾ, ਲੈਟ ਮੀ ਆਸਕ ਯੂ ਅ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ। once ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹ ਸਕਰੀਨਿੰਗ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਇੰਡੀਵਿਜੂਅਲ ਨਾਲ, ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸਕਰੀਨਿੰਗ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਕਰ ਲਿੱਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ, you get so many requests, okay, do you then know, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ suppose ਅਗਰ ਇਸ person ਦਾ criteria ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ basic values ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ requirements ਇਹ ਹੈਗੇ, you then say, okay, you know what, I have somebody ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ compatible ਹੈਗਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਠੀਕ fit ਹੈ, then you contact that person and you tell them, okay, I have somebody for you. How does that work?
So let me go back for a second to a search plan. In terms of, that's a great question. So after one has done the personal consultation, they can either then, and the criminal background check has been run,
course.
They are then, you know, if they are people to whom we extend a search plan to, they're in one category in that way. If they're people to whom we don't extend the search plan to, or you know we extend it to them, but you know they don't elect that because it is a higher cost, they do not elect that search plan, then they are in our personal consultee pool and they have a priority status with respect to introductions to our search plan clients.
Okay.
Now, let me go to our search plan clients for a second so you get an understanding of that process. So importantly, that process is an interesting model. We don't limit the introductions of people in that very proactive service to other people who come to us. Instead, we are expanding the universe for those clients of ours by going out. Now, how are we doing that? Okay, so we are one very unique aspect of what we do is we have what we call scouts. So who are scouts? Scouts are actually people who mirror our client base to a great degree in that during the day they're practicing medicine, they're physicians, they're practicing law, as I used to do. They are running their own companies. They're in tech, you know, they're engineers, they're in technology, they're in finance. So they're in many different fields during the day. That is what they do for their living. They're also South Asian descent, they're men and women. So in addition to doing that, they are, you know, they're on our team for search reasons as well. So they might be doing any one of three things with us. One is they might be attending events on our behalf. These events are cultural events, social events, whatever they may be, in their respective cities.
Okay, but these are people जिन्हां नु तुसी hire करते हो?
They're not employees of ours. To go back to my lawyer days, they're independent contractors. So they are not doing this, they're not working with us for their living. They're doctors or they're lawyers for their living. But what they like to do is they're working with us. They believe in what we're doing. And so they, you know, and they like attending events, and I'll tell you the other things they're doing. But one thing is they're attending these events. And so when they attend these events, they are letting people know about our service, and they're also looking for matches for our clients. So what they'll do is, we offer a very confidential and discreet service to our clients. So the personal consultation that we do is not something that we share with even all our scouts. But instead, I will, you know, a scout will go to a particular event and I will say, here are some broad-based criteria. If you see anyone at that event who matches this criteria, then please, you know, they connect me with that person. Then I do a higher level screening of that person. I run the criminal background check on that person, and then I will introduce them to our client if I feel it's appropriate. So that's a way of expanding the universe for them. And that's one thing they do. They do a couple of other things that I'll let you.
So then basically you have scouts that are going out there and helping people.
Correct. And in addition to going out there, they're also, some of them are not attending events as regularly. They're quite busy themselves. So they are, you know, I will send them criteria and they will canvass their own personal, professional circles in their respective cities or whatever they may be, since they're operating nationwide. And they will also, you know, see if there's anyone who matches that criteria. They again will connect me with that person, and the same process ensues. And they're holding mixers as well in their respective cities.
Well, we'll take a few calls and then see how we can help you get connected over here. Hi, and that happens, right? Hold on one second. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to touch the phones right now. But let me ask you something. You said something कि तुसी हुने क्या सीखा कि जेरे scouts है कि जेरे जिन्होंने तुसी hire करते हो जी जाके different areas अंदर they find somebody for you. But then ये पूरा process जब तक तुसी किसी नो connect करते हो किसी दे नाल ਇਹ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਯੂ نو ਵਟ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਅਗਰ ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਲੋਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਪਰ ਅਗਰ ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਕੋਈ ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਔਰ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਭ ਰਿਹਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ how long does it take for them to meet somebody or how do they get connected?
You know, so it depends on the person. It depends on their, you know, what they're looking for.
Okay.
You know, frankly, the clients who are coming to us tend to be pretty highly selective, very highly educated, and pretty accomplished people. So these are people who, you know, they could get married like that in terms of their goal is not getting married as soon as possible because, you know, frankly, you know, if they go traditional routes, they're the kind of people who, you know, they would have a line of people ready to marry them. So they're quite selective. And so we are, you know, so we are not a high volume thing where someone is getting an introduction immediately, they're getting an introduction every week, every month. Instead, they are looking to us to do a lot of pre-screening, a lot of legwork, to only bring people to them who have some real potential. Not meaning they're going to marry that person, but meaning that, you know, we have really gotten to know them and we have, you know, we believe this would be an appropriate person for them to meet and they don't need to randomly be meeting so many people just to get to, you know, a couple people with potential.
So basically it's a very personalized service that you offer. It's जिस तरह कहते हैं कि it's really one on one ये नहीं है कि तुसी ad देती paper अंदर and there are 50,000 calls तानो 1000 call आ रही हैं कि मैं you know मैंने इस ad वास्ते apply करना हैगा. It's not like that. It's very very hands-on personal thing.
That's exactly right. Yes.
ठीक है. We'll take a few calls and then tell us exactly once from there how does the family get involved because that's an interesting part now.
Okay.
Hi, you're on the air now. Hello. Hi, you're on the air now.
Oh,
सत श्री अकाल.
Oh, very good.
बिल्कुल ठीक.
की हाल चाल है? Sorry.
बिल्कुल ठीक. दसो ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਨੇ ਆ ਜਸਬੀਨਾ ਆਲੂਵਾਲੀਆ ਨਾਲ.
महाराज की कृपा पहली बार आज मैं कॉल की थी बहुत ही अच्छा ਤੁਹਾਡਾ प्रोग्राम है.
Thank you.